Such a strange thought to have. One that didn't really make sense to her. The bride and groom rushed away in a hail of laughter and well wishes. Jamie waved to them, caught for a moment by the joy that she could see on Ava's face. Ava had certainly lived through her own hell. She deserved every bit of the happiness that she had. Don't we all deserve to be happy? And then, the bride and groom were gone, riding off to their happy ever after ending. Some people actually got those. Others didn't. Others got nightmares. Jamie shivered. Davis stepped closer to her. I'm guessing it's safe to say that you're not real interested in getting married right now.
It's very safe to say that.
Her words trembled. She hated that sign of weakness. She straightened her shoulders and stretched her spine. Even in the heels, she only stood at about 5 feet 6 inches tall, so she was nowhere close to Davis's towering height. At least 6'3", maybe more. His head cocked as he studied her. You look very, very nice tonight, Doc. Male appreciation lit his gaze as it swept over her blue dress, a blue that she knew matched her eyes. But I've got to say, his gaze rose back to her face, I'll never forget the way you handled that bouquet. And he smiled. An actual, serious smile. In that instant, his face went from dangerous to drop-dead gorgeous. She even thought that she saw a dimple wink in his cheek. Davis offered his arm to her. Want to dance? She'd met Davis shortly after moving to the area. His family owned the McGuire Ranch, but the ranch itself only had a few horses on it. Jamie was a veterinarian, and she'd been called out a couple of times to check on those animals. She'd spoken briefly with Davis on each visit. Davis didn't have a passion for the ranch. Like his brothers, he spent most of his time working at McGuire Securities, a private investigation firm in Austin. She knew he was ex-military, and she'd also heard rumors about him being an adrenaline junkie who thrived on the thrill of a dangerous hunt. Jamie, Davis murmured. It wasn't a hard question. Do you want to dance? Her gaze cut to the crowded dance floor.
There's so many people out there.
She shook her head and eased back a step.
It's probably not a good idea. Not in that crush.
Before she could turn and flee, and Jamie was giving a full-out run serious consideration, Davis caught her hand in his. At his touch, she stilled, because she was pretty sure she felt a surge of heat snake from her fingers straight to her heart. Her breath caught, and her gaze shot up to meet his. He still had that faint smile on his face. I don't like the crowds either, but I do know a good dance spot. Come with me, and I'll show you. She shouldn't, really. But she found herself walking with him. She hadn't taken a starlit stroll with a man in... Jamie's shoulders tensed, and she immediately shut down that thought.
I should go. I have calls in the morning, and...
Are you afraid of me? He'd already led her away from the crowd. They were out at the McGuire Ranch because Ava had wanted her wedding to be there. She'd wanted to turn a place of tragedy into a place of joy again. Of course not. Jamie was very good at lying. Too good, most days. But when your life was a lie, you had to learn how to adapt quickly. Good. He kept walking, and he also kept his hold on her hand. A few moments later, they had left the party behind and were beneath the tall branches of a tree that overlooked the lake on the ranch. The decorators had really gone above and beyond out there. They'd put up twinkling lights everywhere, and they looked like little stars nestled in the tree. The music drifted in the air, easily reaching them, as Davis turned and pulled her into his arms. How about we dance right here?
I don't think my heels were made to dance out there.
to keep listening to this audiobook. I've left you a link in the description so you can do it at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.